The corner, the corner, the corner.
Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about
The corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed. Cousin Ed's Corner back at you again. And today is the Corner Connection. The Corner Connection here at Cousin Ed's Corner. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Normally it'd be a wind down Wednesday, but I had a thought and a conversation this morning that changed my whole perspective and wanted to have just a conversation with y'all. So, like I said, hopefully everybody's doing well. No hurt, harm, or danger to your friends, family, and loved ones. It is midweek. It is the middle of August. No, actually, close to the middle of August. And I am dealing with some thoughts and emotions that I like to just talk it out and share. So bear with me and sit down, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy. So as I get ready to send my baby girl off to college for her freshman year, I was talking to Uncle Moody, right? Cousin, big brother, Moody. And he's talking about just life in general and what we've experienced as myself and him. Our generation experience, 70s, 60, 70, 80 babies experience. And then what they experience, this new generation. And we did just talking about just how life changes and choices we've made and all of the gamut, right? We've been on the phone for the last 2.5 hours talking. And the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about and stress this morning, right, was enjoying life. But that's the biggest picture, right? Me and him talked about how much we enjoyed our childhood, how much we enjoyed growing up in Brooklyn, New York, how much we enjoyed playing sports, how much we enjoyed going into our adulthood, or young adolescence. Let's talk about that. Young adolescence of being independent. And as my daughter takes on her independence, going to college, being safe, right, is the main thing. Her AJ, my niece, she finished not last year, before last, and the main thing he thought about while she was away was being safe, being smart. And many of us, I know myself, I was joking around with somebody yesterday about if we had cell phones and cameras back then, how much trouble we would be in today. I know I might not be sitting here in front of this mic right now, but I want her to know that she needs to be safe, right? I want all of the kids that's going away this year to know to be safe. And it's not only safe from others, safe from your own doing, right? Safe from your own doing so far as the disciplines you need to be successful in. And as me and Moody was talking, we talked about how you make it sound so easy. You make it sound so easy. No, it's not that it's easy. If everything was easy, then we all be just, super successful. It's not easy. And I want to stress to anybody listen to this, I'm not trying to make it sound easy. I'm being realistic in saying the truth, which may be harsh, is that it is yes or no, right, wrong, up, down, left, right. That is the truth behind it all, right? There are some circumstances behind some of those truths, right? But the truth is, are you going to keep going or not? Are you going to keep going or not? And what I've been telling both of my kids and everyone I mentor or talk to is that you have to make these decisions, and you have to deal with the consequences behind the decisions when you make the decision. And fortunate enough, some of the decisions that I've made, not all, but some of the decisions I've made have been okay, right? I've gotten by and had praying grandmothers and grandfathers and aunts and uncles that have helped me to get by. And me also, not me, but him keeping me grounded in many things that I've done, right? Keeping that protective layer over me has helped me to keep going. But for all of the teenagers or all of the young adults going off this semester, stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Stay smart. Stay vigilant in what you're doing. Know you're there for a purpose. Also, part of college is not only education. Part of college is a life experience. So you're gonna have a lot of pitfalls in these 4 years. This first year is gonna be the most challenging one to see how you do. Right? When I left to go to school, I was a semi-popular kid from Brooklyn, New York, going to a school in South Georgia. Never been to South Georgia before in that aspect, and was green to a lot of things that I never experienced. Grown people, right? I had cousins and friends that were grown, but never living with grown people on a day-to-day basis. You're gonna have so many experiences when you get there. So many options to do things, right? Hey, you want to go away this weekend? Let's go to so and so. Hey, so and so's coming down. You know they want to stay in your room. It's so many options you're gonna have over the next 4 years, over the next few months. Nobody's gonna say get up for class. Nobody's gonna say go eat. Nobody's gonna say you either wash your clothes. Nobody's gonna say any of this stuff, and you are now on your own. Hopefully you have it in you. Hopefully somebody's been talking to you. Hopefully you've seen examples. Hopefully you want to do something for yourself. I ain't say better, right? Then it sounds somewhat you want to do these things for yourself, right? You want to do these things for yourself. I'm hoping all of these kids just succeed because our excellence is depending on y'all. Our greatness is depending on y'all. And listen. As a whole, you don't have to be in school. You don't have to be in school. Make sure because what I've been finding lately, people are picking apart, and we do it all, picking apart words that people say. So I don't want to make it sound like you have to go to college to be excellent. But your perseverance is the excellence behind it. Right? I want to make sure that all of our young people know that, listen, you know you are. Yes, y'all are the future. So please continue to strive to do your best. And know that we're here. Know we're here. Cousin Ed's Corner is here. Your families are here. Your friends are here. You have mentors out there. Do not think you're on your own. Right? You may want to be grown. You may want to be on your own. You're not on your own. Moody and I was talking about it. How we had big bros that we can call on. Right? Sometimes you're not going to want to call on your parents. Find an uncle. Find an aunt. Find a cousin. Somebody that you know that's going to tell you the truth and not placate you and tell you what you want to hear. Well, my dad said don't. They're going to tell you, well, your dad is right. Maybe he shouldn't have said it that way. But my mom said, well, your mom is right. Maybe she shouldn't have said it that way. But it's the truth. Well, my coach said, yes. You got it. Yes, you need somebody who's going to tell you the truth, and maybe in some form that you want to hear it, so that you can hear it. Maybe you need somebody to tell you the truth in some form that maybe not the way you want to hear it, but that you can hear. And for us as parents, I know myself as an alpha male, I say things certain ways. Some people get their feathers ruffled. Listen, play it back to yourself. Write it down and hear it for yourself. I'm only doing this to motivate you. And this is this show right here as a whole. This show is not to say anything bad or say you're the worst. This is not that kind of show. This is to motivate us all. I'm talking to myself in this, right? I may not need the motivation to do X, but I need the motivation to do Y, right? When I talk wholeheartedly, I'm talking overall about this motivation. I'm not talking about I may mention one thing, right? I mentioned waking up at 4, right? Motivation, wake up at 4, but I may need motivation to read an extra book this week, right? So I'm talking to myself in all of this. So I know this is all over. At least I feel right now after I got into this. I feel like it's a lot in my mind. I want to let y'all know that you can do it, and not only the kids, we all can do it. Let's keep pushing each other along. Let's keep motivating each other. Let's pray for these kids. Let's pray. Please, I'm asking y'all to pray for all of them, not mine only, but all of them. Let's pray for these kids. Not only in high school, not only in college, the ones that's in the elementary school, that they can make it through the next 12 years, right? We may not be here to see when they make it, but our prayers are in the bank to be cashed later on. So let's send them up now so they can be cashed later on. It's your boy Cousin Ed. I love each and every one of y'all. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great whatever day you listen to this show, right? Reach out to somebody. If you know a kid that's in school, send them a care package. My challenge to you, you can do it through Amazon because it's so easy now. My aunts used to send me cakes and stuff like that. I wish they had Amazon back then. I would probably got more. But listen, you could do anything. Send somebody something. All right? That's my challenge to you. They're getting it this week. They're getting it the next 2 weeks. You already bought something. Send them something else. Somebody that's not related to you. Somebody that send them something. All right? I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Hey, Friday will be a guest. I'm 99% sure you want to listen to Friday's show as well. Be sure to tune in to Cousin Ed's Corner. And it is on demand. You can listen to any show, anytime, any place, wherever you are, wherever you listen to any of your podcasts, right? Even at home, you listen to on YouTube, put on your TV while you clean. All right. Love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Cousin Ed's Corner.